Breaking news that will shake the entire league. Hold your breath, football fans, because what is happening with our defense right now is absolutely legendary. We are witnessing a dominant season where we currently sit at 12-3, ruling the division and already clinching our spot in the dance. But the news that just dropped behind the scenes is even bigger. One of our star defensive ends, a true veteran leader who arrived to transform this unit, has just been officially recognized as one of the best in the conference. This isn't just about a title or a jersey. There is a massive financial windfall involved that proves just how valuable he is to our championship aspirations. Before I reveal all the details and the specific numbers of this huge contract bonus, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat of our postseason run, and comment your name and the city you are cheering from. I want to see the 12s represented from all over the world. Now, let's get into the hard facts and the incredible impact this news has on our organization. The Seattle Seahawks received spectacular news on December 23rd when it was confirmed that DeMarcus Lawrence was named to the NFC roster for the 2026 Pro Bowl games. This selection is a testament to the impact he has made since joining the team. When the organization signed DeMarcus Lawrence in free agency, there were high expectations, but he has exceeded every single one of them. For those following the financial side of the league, this selection is particularly significant. According to the contract details and incentive structures listed for the 2025-2026 cycle, DeMarcus Lawrence had a specific Pro Bowl incentive written into his deal worth a staggering $500,000. In the world of professional football, these performance-based triggers are essential for veterans, and seeing him cash in on this bonus is a win for both the player and the front office that structured the deal. This marks the 5th time DeMarcus Lawrence has been selected to the Pro Bowl, and notably his first selection since 2023, proving that his move to the Pacific Northwest has revitalized his career in ways many critics didn't think possible after his long tenure with the Dallas Cowboys. The Seattle announced DeMarcus Lawrence as part of a group of 6 players representing the team in the Pro Bowl games, a reflection of a roster that has been nothing short of dominant. Alongside him, we see names like Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Leonard Williams, Devin Witherspoon, and Rashid Shaheed. This collection of talent is why we are sitting at 15 games into the season with a 12-3 record. But let's focus on the tactical brilliance of DeMarcus Lawrence. This season, he has been a nightmare for opposing offensive coordinators. The team's official announcement highlighted him as a premier playmaker and leader. His statistical production is elite. He is tied for the team lead with 10 tackles for loss and ranks second on the roster with 18 quarterback hits. Furthermore, he has recorded 5 sacks, 46 total tackles, and 2 forced fumbles. One of those forced fumbles was so spectacular that our head coach, Mike Macdonald, actually called it his new favorite play of all time. Mike Macdonald has been instrumental in deploying DeMarcus Lawrence in a way that maximizes his veteran savvy and physical power. Under the scheme designed by Mike Macdonald, Lawrence isn't just a pass rusher, he is a cornerstone of a run defense that has stifled some of the best rushing attacks in the league. We have to look back at the game where DeMarcus Lawrence turned 2 fumble recoveries into 2 touchdowns in a single afternoon. That performance alone earned him a Defensive Player of the Week award and solidified his status as a fan favorite here in Seattle. Comparing this to his time in Dallas, it's clear that Mike Macdonald has found a way to use his versatility to confuse quarterbacks. The selection for the 2026 Pro Bowl games, which will be held during Super Bowl week in San Francisco, is a nice individual accolade, but the $500,000 bonus is the headline for the business side of the sport. It shows that the Seattle's front office was willing to bet on his health and productivity. From a salary cap perspective, this incentive will likely count against the 2026 cap as a likely to be earned incentive moving forward, or be reconciled depending on the specific accounting of the current year. For a team with Super Bowl aspirations, having players reach these milestones is a double-edged sword of success and financial planning. However, no one in the front office is complaining about paying out $500,000 to a guy who has been the heartbeat of the defense. Mike Macdonald has frequently praised the leadership that DeMarcus Lawrence brings to the locker room, especially for younger players like Devin Witherspoon and Jackson Smith-Njigba. Seeing a veteran like DeMarcus Lawrence work the way he does, even after achieving so much in the league, sets the standard for the entire Seattle's organization. The Seattles are currently in first place in the NFC West, and as we head into the final stretch of the regular season, having DeMarcus Lawrence playing at a Pro Bowl level is critical. If we look at historical comparisons, his impact reminds me of when this team brought in veteran pass rushers during the mid-2010s to put a young defense over the top. The difference here is that DeMarcus Lawrence is producing at an elite level across all categories, not just sacks. The Pro Bowl games themselves have evolved into a flag football and skills competition format, which will take place on February 3rd in San Francisco. While the game itself is a celebration, the real value for DeMarcus Lawrence was the recognition by peers, coaches, and fans that he is still a top-tier defender in this league. The fact that he hasn't made it since 2023 suggests that some might have thought his best days were behind him in Dallas, but his performance under Mike Macdonald has silenced every doubter. As we look forward to the playoffs, the health and sustained energy of DeMarcus Lawrence will be the key.
key. The Seattle's depth on the defensive line, featuring Leonard Williams alongside Lawrence, creates a formidable interior and exterior push that few teams can match. Mike McDonald has mentioned that the chemistry between these veterans is what allows the secondary to take the risks they do. Looking at the schedule ahead, every snap counts as we chase the #1 seed in the NFC. If DeMarcus Lawrence continues this trajectory, the $500,000 he just earned will be seen as the best investment the Seattle's made this year. The 2026 Pro Bowl games will feature a 7-on-7 flag football game, and while we hope our players are too busy preparing for Super Bowl XL in Santa Clara to play in a flag game, the honor remains theirs forever. The story of DeMarcus Lawrence in Seattle is one of a perfect marriage between a player's skill set and a coach's vision. Mike McDonald knew exactly what he was getting, and Lawrence has delivered on every promise. This is a day for celebration in Seattle. We have a playoff-bound team, a division-leading record, and a star defender who is getting paid exactly what he's worth. The journey isn't over yet, but with leaders like DeMarcus Lawrence, the Seattles are in a prime position to make a deep run. This news isn't just a headline, it's a statement to the rest of the NFL that Seattle is back and we have the stars to prove it. Keep an eye on the injury reports and the final roster moves, but for today, let's celebrate the Pro Bowl 6 and the well-deserved bonus for our number 91. The energy around the facility is electric, and Mike McDonald has the team peaking at the right time. Stay tuned for more updates as we approach the final games of this historic season.